Welcome back, subscribers and viewers of JCP. I have a couple of goodies in here to button up my build. Just some 8-pin connectors, black and red, single sleeve braided, NZXT, and some Molex extensions for some of the cables that are awfully tight in my case. I wanted to run alternating red and black, one red 8-pin and one black 8-pin for each GTX 590. Alright, I got the extension cables in from NZXT, the black and red single braid sleeved. Like I said I was going to do, I have red and black on each one, alternating. I have red on the left, black on the right, and then black on the left, red on the right. I have it all going to the back. One last look for you guys with the side panel on. I know somebody would have asked for it, so here you go. I think it looks very good, in my opinion, if I do say so myself. Welcome back, JCP subscribers and viewers. Some Crysis 2 gameplay for y'all. I'm going to go ahead and do some different settings and some different resolutions mixed in with Nvidia surround and single monitor gameplay as well. 5760 by 1080. There is no bezel correction, it's just regular 5760 by 1080. 1920 by 1080 will be the center screen as well. I'm going to go ahead and do a couple different settings on each. With DirectX 11 enabled, I do not have the Tessellation packs downloaded, so you will not see that. Let's go ahead and jump right into it for you guys. I am aware that you probably will not be able to see the FPS in the corner. I will go ahead and shout it out for you guys. This go around is going to be 1920 by 1080 resolution. VSync is going to be off. DirectX 11 is enabled. The system specs is going to be very high, which is the second to the last. The next one is extreme, and the very last one is ultra. Go ahead and apply these settings. Let's go ahead and go to advanced graphics and show you that everything is on very high. Again, the highest one is ultra. Motion blur is on medium, and again, no high res texture packs. We're going to go ahead and do a little bit of gameplay for you, let y'all get a feel for everything. Let me go ahead and zoom y'all in for this single monitor right now. Now, these cards just absolutely kill single monitor gameplay. Right now FPS is around 110, 125. We just shot up to 130. Right now I think it's just me against this guy. I'm going to go ahead and play around with him so we can get some gameplay footage. Again, it's just absolutely killing it. 100 FPS across. I did go ahead and play this game a couple days ago with just one GTX 590. I think with these settings I was getting around 80-90 FPS. I think I might have even been hitting 100. So scaling isn't all that amazing. I think I've calculated anywhere from 30 to 45% scaling across the board from 1920. It's also counting 5760 by 1080 resolutions. Just dipped down to 95, but it's well over 100. It is kind of a big spectrum. It goes anywhere from 96 to 132. Micro stuttering is a minimum with single monitor. This game really doesn't have that much micro stuttering compared to others. The GTX 590's do play a part in it. The drivers and everything, they do cause problems with the dual GPU cards, especially running two of them with quad SLI. But there you go. There's 1920 by 1080 DX11 with very high settings. Let's go ahead and change the graphics to extreme, which is the second to last. 1920 by 1080 again. VSync is off. DX11 is enabled. Let's go ahead and go to options, advanced graphics. Everything is on extreme. Motion blur is on medium, and no high res texture packs. Let's go ahead and resume from our same spot. I think again this setting does see over 100 FPS. It's just smooth as butter with a single monitor. I did want to show y'all single monitor gameplay first, as it is the most mainstream setup that you'll see with most people that will be watching my videos. I have had a couple of messages wanting 1920 by 1080 gameplay as well as Nvidia surround, because that is more or less a actual setup for a normal person. Again, I'm just going to go ahead and play around with this guy. FPS dipping to 84, 85 at times. 90, 73, just seen 73, but I mean, other than that, it's pretty much 100. It's hitting 105, 100, back down to 80. I mean, very playable. Again, no micro stuttering. It just looks absolutely beautiful. DX11, I'm glad they came out with this patch for it and it wasn't just a console port. I know a lot of people were pretty much bummed out about that. But there you go, 76 to 100 frames on extreme settings, 1920 by 1080, dual GTX 590's. Let's go ahead and go back and get some extreme settings, or ultra settings, excuse me, ultra. Resolution 1920 by 1080, VSync is off, system specs ultra, DX11 is enabled. Let's go ahead and go back again to advanced graphics. Everything is on ultra, motion blur is medium, high res texture packs is no. Resume again from the same spot. I'm sorry, these are very short clips. I'm trying to keep this to a minimum so I can have this video under 15 minutes. But I'm trying to show you the same length of video, or same length of gameplay, so it's pretty much an even spectrum. I'm not showing you a more intensive spot than another. Again, extreme set or ultra settings. I'm sorry, I keep saying that. Ultra settings 1920 by 1080. I'm seeing 59 to 75, even 80 FPS. It's hovering around 68, 70. Just dipped down to 43, 60, 65. Very playable, smooth as butter. Extreme settings, everything maxed out. DX11. This game just looks phenomenal like this. Yeah, there you go. Average about 68, 69 with everything maxed out. Alright, here we go, guys. Resolution 5760 by 1800. Triple screen Nvidia surround. We're going to go ahead and do extreme presets. DX11 is enabled. VSync is off. Let's go ahead and apply that. Advanced graphics, everything is extreme. Second to last. The only thing higher than this is ultra. Motion blur is medium. High-res texture packs, there is none. Let's go ahead and resume gameplay from our normal point. With triple screens, if you do not already know, the center screen is the normal screen and normal gameplay that you'll see from a single monitor of 1920 by 1080. You just get the added peripheral vision of the other two monitors. This is what really gets the gameplay going, is triple screens, as you do see a lot more of the playing field. It is an unfair advantage to me. It's kind of like cheating, but I mean, it's amazing once you get used to it. You get used to the bezels. You still need to make sure you get very thin bezel monitors, but you do get used to it. most people will gripe and complain and say that it's ugly and you know it gets in the way, but it really doesn't. You get so used to it that it's like they're not even there. FPS during combat we were seeing 47, 48. Right now we are seeing 43, 45 to 50. Very playable on extreme settings. 5760 by 1080. This game just looks absolutely amazing with 3 screens, Nvidia Surround. Let's go ahead and get some ultra settings for you guys. Graphics, ultra, 5760 by 1080, V-Sync off, ultra settings, DX11 is enabled. Advanced graphics, everything is on ultra. Motion blur is medium. High-res texture packs is off. Resume gameplay. Now, I will admit it does start to lag a little bit at this point. It sees at lowest very rarely goes to 18 FPS. It stays at about 23 to 30. Hovers more around the 22, 23 area. Excuse me, it's very late and I'm starting to yawn. 29 FPS, very playable. Everything again is maxed out at this point. It is a little laggy at times. No micro stuttering. It's very rare and very minute with triple screens, contrary to popular belief that the GTX 590's dual GPU design just kills gameplay because it has all kinds of micro stuttering and deadlines. It's not very true. This game does have a lot less than others, but in general you have to be very anal to just play a game just to find micro stutters. You're not going to see them when you're intensely in the middle of the game. They do not cause a problem. They do not drop FPS. Deadlines are very rare and minute, the same way as micro stuttering is. It's very playable. Extreme settings, 24 to 30 FPS with triple screens, 5760 by 1080. Quad SLI, the GTX 590's are stock right now. Running this, I see about 87C on these ultra settings. The top card, I think, if I remember right, is 87 degrees Celsius, and the bottom card is like 84, 85. And my GTX my Core i7 2600K is overclocked to 4.8 gigahertz, 1.3 volts on water. It only sees about 38 degrees Celsius would load with this. 16 gigabytes of Ripjaw X RAM, 1600 megahertz, 787 24. That will conclude my gameplay. Again, please like, favorite, subscribe to this, share with your friends. I do have another build already lined up when LGA 2011 comes out. The client is a $2,500 budget, and I'm pretty sure you guys will enjoy that. I'll go ahead and get some more gameplay for you guys off of the JCP RnB rig. Thank you for watching.